in the Future Readiness Center of the Brownsville Area High School on Falcon Drive, Brownsville, PA, for the purpose of electing a permanent organization of the board. This is the call to order, and then we'll move into roll call, please, Jody.
Ms. Vogel. Here. Mr. Brashear.
Here.
Mr. Clark.
Here.
Ms. Columbia.
Here.
Mr. Delrick.
Here.
Mr. Dorsey.
Here.
Mr. Gannon.
Here.
Mr. Gates.
Here.
Dr. Matt.
Here.
Notice that we do the pledge at this point in time.
Pledge to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Ms. Vogel, if you could remain standing, please, as the newly elected board member. And then, sorry, who's all the re-elected? Re-elected, all the elected board members, please stand. Right? Okay. So I know you've already signed the oath, but I'm going to give you all the oath here. And Jody will sign the other. So, I, just repeat your name. I, and we'll just affirm that. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and that I will discharge the duties of my office for that. Okay. Congratulations, Phil. Okay, so I will be the temporary president until we have a new newly elected president. So at this point, is there any public comments on agenda items? Seeing no one, we'll move on to what's that? Public comments.
There's no planning discussion, we got item 10. All I can say, I would be yes. I feel that's a shot.
Okay.
10. I feel everybody here knows, and I have much difficulty making a 6 o'clock meeting. I walked in here, I'm barely making this meeting. There's no way I can agree with moving a regular board meeting to 6. And I said that 100 times.
Well, right, but definitely not a shot at you. The logic behind that was our regular sessions have not really been true business meetings. They've lasted a long time. So the only reason that was the logic behind that is I think until we could get to a point where it is more like a true business meeting. I know there have been times we've been going to 9, 10 o'clock. That's on me. On me as well.
To restructure the meeting, that's your opinion, then you should restructure the meeting to
Regular meetings would be wrong. Planning session's supposed to last.
Right.
But the regular meeting, it should go through, but sometimes, and you'll stand up and you'll say this and this and that's all you got on Monday.
Yeah.
Go on Thursday. That's why I think what I'm saying that. I mean, this is the first time I'm saying this too. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
But, no, that's true.
It is good, here I'm going to allow you, because you guys on Monday, 6 o'clock. You do it on Thursday, that's another time, me too, that's the board, and you get on early. I mean,
I'm just.
I would say, I would do this for everybody, but I'm not for it.
Yeah, and I'm fine with, there's no president right now, but, yeah, 7 o'clock is fine. I just, and I've said this all the year when I was president, I really do want to start using the committee meetings more for some of those deeper discussions, so that when we do come into the regular meetings, we are well versed on the topics, and then we can just do it. That's the only reason why.
And Monday's supposed to be everything, get it out of the way. I mean, in the past 3-4 hours, so we just.
That's it. Right.
I
I
mean, honestly, I think, even on the money meeting, I'd like to see us change that a little bit more. Like, I mean, we don't need to read everything that's on the agenda. If there's questions about the agenda, it's also in front of us. I agree with that.
We
The other part too, I would love to go back to, I know we've done previously, is that the board, that the administrators of the district are supposed to break. It's a lot of reading, I don't have a lot of time for that, but if we could get them to maybe give us a 5-minute report at the board meeting, which a lot of school boards do. All the administrators get a 5-minute report, gives us a question to ask them. And then that might come out of that, so especially with them doing oral reports, doing this, we could cut down on the 30-page document that they're going every month as well. Just, I mean, personally, for me, what I'm looking forward to are some numbers and things like that, when you get one roll-up report for all the numbers. It is, it's almost impossible. I mean, at the end of the day, you get buried in it, and I cheat, like I should work with companies sometimes, and I'm reading this stuff, because my employer doesn't, can't see my phone. Yeah.
We're gonna keep it at 7.
Or
Or actually,
we can vote on it when it's first vote, so.
you could do it that way, you could table it, or just keep it all the same, since our meetings are going to be at 7, that's what. How you guys, how are the board wishes?
I like the name.
I'll second it.
Yeah. So we just tabled it number 10 for now. Is everyone in favor of that?
Yes.
All right, so number 10. Okay, any other comments on agenda items? Seeing none, I will open up to nominations for the election of president, current school board president, his daughter, Mahal.
I like the one now. We have no names ready to go on this year.
We have nominations for Mahal. Any other nominations? Seeing none, I will close the nominations, and I will, if anyone has a motion to elect Dr. Robert Mahal as board president, please make
So moved.
Second. Okay, there is a second. Bruce, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? No? Okay, Mr. Mahal, you get that?
Well, thank you, thank you. No, it's fine, and, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, she's gonna be thrilled. No, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Okay, so we'll, move right along on the agenda here, number 7 then. Would like to open nominations for vice president. Current vice president is Mr. Clark.
Second.
It's been a nomination. Any further nominations? Okay, Mr. Clark accepts.
Yeah.
Okay, see, they forgot to say that last
Yeah,
time.
we say it with a smile.
Okay, at this time, I would consider a motion to elect Mr. Terry Clark as vice president. There's been a motion, is there a second? Second. All those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Clark. We're going to table number 10. Again, I think the logic there was that I think our regular meetings were becoming lengthy. The discussions that we've been having, I think, have been great. Just wanted to consider folks' time, but I think, Andy, and it's something I've said all year, I really do want to lean into some of those committees.
I wasn't making a shot, you was yeah, no, I don't think it's your fault, the meetings are running longer. With all,
Yeah.
you have ideas.
Right.
So, if we start implementing some of that, we can cut down
Sure.
on a lot of mumbo jumbo.
Sure.
Absolutely, we're all going to double down on Monday.
Right.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
It's
Right.
Yeah, and I think as we continue to, have that open dialogue,
not asked.
Yeah.
And I've been both, I know it's probably got us in trouble a couple of times.
I mean, my advice is always not to engage, but then I do stuff.
Sometimes you just get a little
I mean,
bit.
I know it's just, actually, you know, the other boards are seeing the same thing.
We don't deserve to be called cowards.
We have, I personally come to South Union Township, that's not even a taxpayer, they don't have a policy that says they don't tax. We're just a tax the township. You are somebody that you have that right, which you do have the right to speak at a public meeting.
That's not the issue.
It's just, you know, I think the answer is question, not against that.
So, when we have the right to communicate, she said the name. We have the right to gavel, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you should say.
Well, always do it.
Personnel.
The president always tells you, don't say a name.
If they continually, I guess if they continually violate that, then maybe there's something to give them a letter of expectation, which is.
What about Jeremy, when they're making comments like, they recite some type of law and say, I'm forwarding it on to BDE or some governing body? Can't that be considered a threat to legal action if they be stopping that?
We have to say that, well, you were a recommendation. Well, something.
Very meeting.
And that's why you guys.
Well, so you can't say
You
shit.
know, let them go through that 30 minutes. And it is going up to the president, if you were going to have at some meetings, you have people that will start commenting from the crowd, hearing it.
Yeah.
You know, we've had some of those meetings that got you know, down here. You know, sort of had it.
With the body.
Yeah, I was.
There's nothing that limits us after they speak. to make our own comments. And there's no gate. There's no gate.
You could wait until after.
Exactly.
Comments.
Yeah, right,
I
exactly.
mean, you don't have to do it right then.
No, no, I agree.
You can then-
Yeah, exactly. And then no one can have comments, it's like, hey, whoa, it's no conversation.
But it's.
Yeah, my comments. Yeah. I don't like that.
Okay, good discussion there, thank you. So we're now at the point for number 11, consider a motion to adopt the attached 2026 Brownsville Area School District Board meeting calendar, which would be page number 2.
So moved.
Just to be clear, there's 2 pages, this would be the second page. There's been a motion and a second, any questions or discussions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
My Hawaii mission got moved up an earlier week, so I'm not, it moved, but that's okay. I won't be in Hawaii.
So bad.
Yeah. I'll be here for it.
Yeah.
Moving on to number 12, at this time, we would consider a motion to name blank.
This is now a law, correct? That we have to do this, because this is, it is 2025, we do not have to pay any credit. But,
It's just like the regular mail that.
And what's sad is, we have the newspaper, that, nothing else is worthwhile.
Your circulation goes to nobody.
Right. It doesn't.
You can't on Facebook, everybody's drawing.
You still require to do it in college. Doesn't seem right.
Not this time, I agree. I like to know what the hell it's doing.
Okay, there's been a motion, the Herald Standard to be our designated newspaper of record, and a second. Any further discussion or questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed?
The boards just show that, you can just show that, that, you know, that Mr. Dorsey.
Correct. Yep.
You don't have to vote.
With that, the motion does carry. Okay, moving on to number 13. We have consider a motion to elect blank current solicitors Davis and Davis as the school district
So
solicitor.
moved.
Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Number 14, consider a motion to elect, currently we have the BASD Business Manager to serve on the Southwestern Regional Tax Bureau Executive Committee for a one-year term from December 2025 to December 2026. I would move to
Second.
So there's been a motion for Mr. Bingham and a second. Any further discussions or questions on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. Number 15, consider a motion to elect, again blank, we have currently Rondell Rose to serve as an alternate representative on the Southwestern Regional Tax Bureau Executive Committee. Got a motion to nominate Rondell Rose. Is there a second? There's a second. Questions or discussions on the motion?
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
Do we have to do this as one-year terms? See, as long as you start scoring in, can we make it a four-year term?
Sure.
I mean, we do this year after
Every
year.
year.
Can't we do all of them for school year? Or at least for the term that they have.
Good try.
See, I'm already done.
I see that you are, you're taking this to heart, which I love, really like that. Okay, so with that, we do have to do this by year. So any further discussion or questions on the motion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, you're on. Number 16, consider a motion to elect.
Second.
Motion and a second. Fayette County Tax Collection Committee. Toby, you have been nominated, I don't know if you heard that. Any further discussions or questions on that motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. Let's turn into the coach. Number 17, consider a motion to elect, right now we have Mr. Bashir to serve as
Second.
Right, Mr. Bashir, you accept.
Sure, enjoy.
Okay, so I'm hearing that as a yes, so he does accept. Any further discussion or questions on that motion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. Number 18, consider a motion to elect Ms. Columbia to serve in the joint.
So move.
Second.
Sure.
It says three-year term, but I don't know if there's nothing on mine.
So you're good for 2 years, and then make the motion for until 2027.
Okay.
Yeah, if something would happen, you know, or something like this.
So we'll keep the motion as it is for your term?
Yeah.
Okay. Any further discussion or questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. And last, we have, consider a motion to elect, we have Mr. Gates to serve.
Nominate Rick Gates. Second.
The thing is, it's not, I have, this is the nomination to get on the nomination. Doesn't vote. All 26 districts vote.
So you're our nominee, essentially. Okay. Any further discussions or questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. That concludes.
Before we adjourn, I'd like to welcome Jane.
Yeah.
Just wanted to welcome. Nice to have a fellow female here, my neighbor, so.
Front Street Rock.
Congratulations, yeah.
But as you can see, they like to get through this stuff. Yes. Yes.
There is a presentation.
Oh, okay.
Riley?
somebody doesn't like what we have, and they say, no, then we do the roll call. I mean, every board I've been on, and every board I see, nobody votes like us.
There's some issues that I go on.
And that's
There's some
what I'm
that-
saying, if
No.
there's something you don't care for, then we'll do, that'll cut down some too.
And then, like tonight, I mean, whenever there's a vote on no, if they don't stand for the loss, or maybe they vote yes. And you pointed out, so now the minutes will show that Andy and Rocky voted
Right.
That's what we do.
So if there's more voices kind of chiming in, we'll go.
And if there's no, then we go through, you know, the roll call.
You can also
See, it's
love,
something a little bit.
you have items on the agenda,
Ask if they're on.
When I do Fraser School, when they're done with their planning, they want so many items together on these agendas that they're really.
I tell you what,
And that's the regular.
when I was president of the IU, I started that, we go from A to Z, all the things, you could really be there till 9:30 sometimes. But there's a lot of things that
That
go
board
on.
docs that I use and these other guys are using, man, I wish we could get that too, so that would be, if they do meet them, if they basically start the agenda for the next meeting online, meeting, and it's only visible to the board.
Right.
Yeah, I think calls it was, we have board docs.
Check for this, can I just say something? If you look at, very quickly, look at the agenda that changed. The SBA sent out guidance that we should probably amend that, it's board, policy 006, add about changing the agenda. Tony, if you want to just kind of look and see if they drafted that already, board docs, it should be revised. Because the one we have is from 2018, which still has very old, so anyway, I think that's something that the board should look into for the amending the agenda.
One comment here, and again, I'm not, you know, whatever happened in the past, didn't pass them. I think, you know, Dr. Martin has done a really good job of being transparent and giving us information in a timely manner so that we can, although it is a lot. And I do agree with Ross, that it is a lot to take in at times. You know, I think it's out there, right? So it's there for us to discuss. And my hope really is that that Monday meeting will be that time to really get it all out. And ask in committee meetings, certainly would love to see more of those ones. And I think we do that on purpose.
Okay, one more issue.
Yep.
I'm gonna just spend my 30 seconds on this. Come January, there will be some serious transportation needs.
Okay.
Some serious concerns. I mean,
I mean, I picked up my daughter at 3:05 today, she was coming out of one of her clubs or whatever. Impossible.
People can't get out, they can't get in their cars, nobody can leave.
There are over 100 large
They can't drive. I've picked up notifications once.
High school kids cannot get out because the elementary is 7 o'clock.
But it's not just a brown food, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I understand, Rick, but we
I
have.
know, but we're having to do it hard.
I mean, 110 cars, and all the way on this school. The kids, they want to go home.
I know. I tell you what, I can't wait, I love getting to see what's going to happen. I think, Brent, Jeff, they're all the way up to the shopping center. But now that Dollar General is getting right next to it, something that we do, I'll pay you to have them do something different.
We have to work out a different plan, that's all I'm saying.
If you didn't have a bus, people would be busy. You know? And then Martin,
We're blocking the teachers from going home, boom,
Stop in the parking lot for 30
and
minutes.
then let all the parents out, make sure all the, we'll look for a
basketball for middle school, yes.
That's why chairs for games and that sort of
See, that's the only thing with that.
Or if we place, I know Laura Highlands used to have, they had a little guard shack, and they had somebody there. Everybody stopped, and if there's a bus that needs to come in or somebody, then they let them in. But right now, we're supposed to have all our security outside, and there's not all our security outside. Handling this, people are still going through, stop signs, always running people over, and I hate to see it come to somebody being really hurt, killed, for us to find a reason.
You know what, even according to what you're saying, what if we have somebody sitting in the police car out there? And if somebody has to come in, such as a bus.
They can block
or
the
something,
bus.
they can let those go through and block everybody else.
I think this is, I mean, we can definitely discuss this. I don't want to combine transportation with buildings and grounds, but I think buildings and grounds in the office at the meeting on 15. So that's what this problem.
Let me see this.
There's a lot out there. It's so many issues. Kids in the parking lot can't get out. There's high school students getting screaming matches with adults out there and they don't let them out.
So Ross,
You're parking in cars.
is your agenda prepared for your meeting? Can we do it on the goals? Sure. Right.
I mean, and the issue is not the teachers, it's not the administration, it's not the drivers, it's the parents that won't follow rules. You do this with 3 stop signs, and no one's looking for that to happen, and that's what's going to happen.
And they're the ones causing it.
I have 2 officers that leave, but they're just done 2 and 2 jobs, so they're not there for the last part of it. But Ross, today, you know, how many
I was
cars
just
do we
thinking
have?
that when the spring sports start. all the kids are coming out here.
Go stop in the gym and ask us basketball.
So Ross, will you put that on?
Sure, we got another one.
So we'll have that on the
Yeah,
15th
we're just trying to
agenda.
work out something, we have to do something.
Okay.
For those who say we locked the gates, we locked the gates 15 years ago. We never walked out.
We have the police car put it down there, and then it has to come in.
That's it.
Arnie used to do that.
Hey, I
Mr. Gates has one thing.
I do have to say, last night, what a fantastic.
Mike, I wanted to.
The gym was partially on
Really?
one side was filled, the other side sparse, but there was more people there than I've seen for volleyball, girls and boys basketball, unbelievable. Well, they did very well. They beat most different than these 10 kids.
Right, like the popularity.
They did very, very well.
And wrestling's definitely on the show.
Somebody asked me yesterday, they're kind of taking a shot at why do you guys have such a big And I said, if you look at both basketball teams, we have volleyball very successful. Now we're having the wrestling program successful. So I can see you putting the money in there. And I would be okay to put money in the football field if the football team would win 2 games. What?
One is heaven.
Ross, we have an issue with that night the walking track.
Yeah.
Walking track for senior citizens or anybody over 50.
I'm ready for somebody to get hurt. They're using kids that can't bench on their third side.
So this is some really good discussion. I think we'll look forward to that 15th meeting, and I think we're going to continue that. So at this time, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to second. All those in favor? We stand adjourned. Thank you.